another new vlog. I had to take like a little bit of a week off because a bunch of stuff happened. There was a fire really close by, so we were kind of almost in evacuation. Our power was out, things like that, but we're totally fine now. Thankfully the fire didn't spread anywhere, nobody got hurt, but that's besides the point. Literally all week I've been just decluttering. I feel like I do this every like 7 months where I will just go through every little detail in my house and I will just get rid of it. Like I'm in zone mode, like nothing else matters. And yeah, that's what we've been doing. So I've done a little bit of like not renovations, but some changes in my kitchen that I'll play like the clips after this. If you guys have seen any of my old kitchen vlogs or like home vlogs, you would have seen how I used to have like that couch against that brick wall, and we've been living here for like 3.5 years and it's literally stayed there, and I don't know why, because it was literally so freaking ugly. I'll post like I'll show you later, but it's just crazy how now, like literally just this morning I woke up and it was like a brand new kitchen. I don't know if I'm the only one that did this, but when I was little I would rearrange my room, like I'm not joking, again, like every 7 months, just because I craved that change. And every time I would wake up and I would feel brand new, 10 times more inspired, and now I'm feeling way more inspired to create content, which is weird because it's like my surroundings. When I was in elementary school, I literally was a freak. A freak as in I would clean out my desk 2 times a day. I will never forget it. Like the desk that would flip open, I would wipe it down. I don't know why, because I don't want to say I have like a form of OCD, but I definitely have like this thing. Again, I've been talking about it in my vlogs lately, where if it's cluttered around me, I can't focus. So I think that's what kind of spiraled me into doing a lot of this stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna quit blabbering and I'm gonna show you guys what I've been doing. Super random, but I have this stool here. As you can see, I kind of messed up the paint right here, but it was all wooden. I'll show a picture, which I feel like some people like, but in this space in my house it doesn't make sense. But I found it for like $6 and I spray painted it black, and it's really convenient here because James always throws his clothes on his side of the bed, so he can now just toss them there and it doesn't freak me out. But something else that I've been doing, Corella's little toy she just likes to throw, but I've been making my bed. Okay, it sounds so stupid, but I've been waking up, I've done it for a week straight now, and I've just been making my bed, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but for me, I have always been the type of person where I'm like, if I make my bed, I'm like, what's the point? I'm just gonna lay back into it. And I've always heard podcasts where like the most successful people make their bed every single morning, and I've always like tried to, and then it would literally last like 3 days and then I would be like, screw this. But now it's just easy, and I think what made it easier is it's very simple. I keep like 4 pillows. Now we're sitting back to where we're sitting in the beginning, but I keep 4 pillows. I only have like a couple of blankets. I don't try to make it perfect, but I don't try to complicate the bed making. I think that's where I used to go wrong, is I would try to make it perfect, and now it's like, it's fine, okay? It doesn't need to look crazy good like a hotel, all right? Because that I'm just like, but yeah, just thought I would throw that out there. Okay, make your bed, because you'll be shocked by how much motivated you'll be, how much more motivated you'll be. Seriously, look at how precious they look. This is the current situation. I don't know if I ever showed this. I got this so long ago, and obviously these are like little spice things that I got from Amazon. I do have it in my storefront if you guys are curious, but I originally got them to actually, you know, put it on these little spice things, and it didn't fit. Like as you can see, it's like too slanted, so there was a lot of like air bubbles and stuff, and I wanted to get this type that I keep seeing all over TikTok and stuff. However, for about like 9 or 12 of these, it's legit $47. I'm not joking, and I was like, that is insane. And I saw this at Walmart for literally like $22, and I'm not using obviously the rack or anything like that, but I saw that there was 16, and I was like, what if I buy this and I replace my spices and put them in here and see if it works? And they fit perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually take off all this. I mean, if you like this, you could keep it like that, but I don't like it, so we're gonna replace them. And then also it came with a bunch of other spices that I actually don't even have, so I'm gonna keep those. Like for example, I don't have fennel seed and things like sea salt, so it will be very nice. So that is the current project, while also watching some vlogs. Here we have all the spices laid out, and obviously I'm going to be keeping, again, how I said, like things like parsley, basil, but then stuff like this, I don't even know what this is. I would probably have to look it up and see how to cook with it. I'm a very big spice person when I cook. I like to add a lot, but obviously I'm probably not going to use something like this, so I'm going to replace it with the turmeric and probably put that in there. Things like curry, obviously there's no curry here, and I'll probably take out something like celery salt because I know I probably won't use that, and things like that. But yeah, I'm very excited. Okay, and I don't know if I said this, but I did get these little things from IKEA, and they are just they did the job for like 3 years, but again, it sucks because it's like curved and swooped, so these properly don't fit. And don't even look at my nails. I mean, they all came off yesterday, so I'm gonna have to put some new ones on. You're literally joking. Look at how cute and perfect they look, just like from these and then to like those to this. Okay, now we have to do all of them, but I'm literally so obsessed. I just finished, I'm not even joking, and this took me hours, but I am so happy. It literally looks perfect. And by the way, I did get this wooden thing from the thrift store a long time ago, but now I feel like everything looks way more organized. And then also I do have this spice. I ran out of room, but it's okay because it has a black top and it's going to be hidden in the back, so you can't even tell. And then I'll probably get another Trader Joe's one and put it on the other side. Doing the spices literally made me go on a spiral and clean the crap out of the entire kitchen. And now, as you guys know, I've had this couch here for a really long time because our table is right here. Ignore the entire mess, and you know, the fixture is still not there, so that's great. But I don't know why I've had the couch there for so long, because the idea was at first to give it kind of like a bar vibe because we have the TV, because it's such a small space, and I wanted to like make it kind of bar. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I realized that I never sit here because the table's here. It's like blocking the washer. It just makes sense but doesn't make sense when we have a spot where we can put the table there. So I'm gonna put it there and see if it looks okay there, because the table might be too big, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, the couch is literally probably the same width as the table, so it only makes sense. And I did rearrange our little bar area just a tiny bit, and I am literally obsessed with it. I just found another one of these gold trays. If you saw one of my thrifting shorts, it was like $3, and we have that situation. I put the Jack Daniels down there because it used to be up here, just a couple glasses and all of our teas. Sometimes I do wish that I had like that really pretty white marble kitchen, but what can we do? You know, when we first moved in here, we painted everything black, did the backsplash black, so now we're just gonna have to deal with it. So let's switch that out. It's now the next day, hence my nail change. I finally fixed them. These are from, okay, why is it not focusing? But these are from Amazon. They're just random press-ons. Okay, you know what? They're just white. It doesn't need to focus. Screw this. But time for the big reveal. Okay, it's not that big of a reveal, but guys, I'm so obsessed. Oh, okay, this is probably not that big of a deal. Corella is just vibing, but if I move this way, look at how much better that looks. Also, side note, everything on camera just does not do it justice with the color tones and everything. This looks really bright, but it's very warm toned and looks cozy, I promise. But here we have the table. I've already been working on my computer today on here, drinking coffee. Okay, my laptop has smudges, but I actually used the table. I literally never used the kitchen table when it was on the other side, and now it just looks so much better. Like when I pan around so you guys can get kind of a better idea, it just like everything flows so much better. Now it looks like a cute little type of kitchen, because obviously our kitchen is small as hell. I mean, it's not small, others definitely have it smaller, but I love that now that I put the table there, it almost like blocks it off and makes it look like its own separate room, which I'm in love. Again, I showed you guys the bar area, the kitchen, but I just love that now it looks, even Julie said it looks like a cafe now, like it gives cafe vibes, which I totally love that she said that, because I'm pretty sure I said it earlier, my kitchen is supposed to be very bar vibes. As you can see, we have Samuel Adams right there, so hopefully it definitely gives it that feel. And the table actually like doesn't weirdly enough, even though it sticks out more, we have way more room now. And now when you turn around, we have that cute little corner again from this side. This is what you see, and I love this. I don't know why. I used to have the table there, which would kind of make sense when you think about it. However, we have the washer and dryer right there. So when we had that, you would have to move the chair when you would put the dryer down, and it would just get in the way. So it literally made no sense why it was there. We have Jeannie right there. But yeah, luckily I had a bunch of items just laying around. I almost got rid of this rug because we are doing the gym renovations, as you guys probably saw when we put in the floors. This I didn't like in that room, so I was gonna donate it, and then I was like, wait, it looks totally fine here. This table, when I was redoing the living room, I don't even think I showed you guys that yet. I was like, I don't even want this anymore. It doesn't fit, and I almost threw it out, and I didn't. And now it's literally perfect. We have I even shown you guys this? This was in a thrift haul a long time ago, but I think it's when I was only posting on TikTok and not on here. And guys, this is a Harley Davidson phone, and we actually plugged it in. I'm trying not to burn myself, and it freaking works. Like, are you kidding me? And then of course we have the pom-poms here. We have this candle also. I turned it around because I don't like the front, but this is actually Jackie Aina's candle. I feel like I said her last name wrong, but when I went to BeautyFest, she had her brand there, and they had like their summer candles, and there was 4 cents, and this one smells so good. These candles, I'm not gonna lie, are very expensive, but obviously I got this for free, and I don't know, it's just a nice luxury because this is the first bougie candle I've ever had. And I've lit this, like, look, okay, I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty far down, maybe like to here, and I've burned this for like 20 hours, and this candle is small, and it just is not lighting. Hold on. But it's just crazy how long this candle lasts, and it smells up the entire house too. So yeah, that is my first experience with a bougie ass candle. And then we have this blanket that used to be obviously in the living room. I was laying here, which is why it's all messy. This couch here, and I think I want to modernize it, either by getting like a new rug or changing this out, because I don't like how it looks very old. And then that wire, I was actually sitting here last night and Pinteresting and drinking wine here for literally like 4 hours last night. So that's my computer charger underneath there, and it's also nice because our computer router is underneath, so you can't really tell. And then of course, you know, we have our laundry stuff. I mean, boring, but I finally got a jar to put the stain removal stuff. Okay, why am I showing you guys this? I'm getting out of hand. From this side, again, it just makes more sense because we have the back door to like obviously our backyard, and it just makes sense to put it here. You know, you could sit, you could put your shoes on, everything just makes sense, you know. And here if I move it and go like this, like, you cannot tell me that does not flow 10 times better. And then this is looking a little dark. I showed you guys already, actually yesterday. You guys know about the whole chandelier situation. But I think I'm gonna work a little bit more on my computer, and then I want to make dinner, which I'm gonna be very lazy about. And I think hop in the shower, and I wanna show you guys my skincare routine because it's been a hot minute. And of course, as you guys know, I almost just choked on my spit. But as you guys know, I thought about giving you guys like the BeautyFest goodie bag haul, but I decided to pass on that just because, I don't know, it felt weird. But if you guys really were curious about everything that was technically in there, I will link a video down below of a girl that I actually met, and she did a whole goodie bag haul, and she's more beauty based too, so it makes sense for her to do it. And yeah, other than that, I want to show you guys obviously the skincare stuff that I currently am using on my skin from there. I gave a bunch of crap to Julie and Hannah actually, and then I also did give some to my mom, so that was really good. I didn't feel like I had unnecessary things, and now I've just been trying my stuff out, so let's do that. I am extremely lazy to make anything, so we're gonna do some wild rice, and then I'm gonna put this over top of it. It is extremely convenient because it literally heats up in 60 seconds, but the rice is gonna take a little bit to make, but it's fine because I'll just bulk it and I'll have some for the rest of the week. the good old wooden spoon trick. Never fails. Something else that I've been doing is actually making iced tea because, as I showed you guys yesterday, I reorganized all of my teas and it just inspired me to drink way more iced tea because obviously it's hot as balls outside, and even at night I can't bring myself to really drink hot tea because it's so hot, so I usually just stick with water or something like that. So I was like, I don't want those teas to go to waste. And look how cute this picture is. This is actually from when I was a kid. This was at my parents' place and I stole it, and it's so cute. The cover is lost, so that kind of sucks, but I am just obsessed with it. And I am currently using the Matcha Mate grapefruit. Okay, it's not focusing, but it is by the Tazo, so it's like the one that they sell at Starbucks, and it is literally so good. So refreshing. If I spill this, I swear to gosh. Look at that. And I obviously like it unsweet because insulin. I don't want to take insulin for liquids, so unless it's alcohol, then it's honestly just so good. And it's like cold and refreshing, and I mean, you guys know what iced tea tastes like, but I'm not joking. This kind of is like baller. Okay, I used to be an iced tea fanatic, and I just kind of stopped, and now I'm like literally always gonna make it. I made it last night. I put 4 tea bags in and let it sit overnight, and it's freaking perfect. And now I can't wait to experiment with other flavors because I've actually never done this, believe it or not, which is really weird. I've always just bought iced tea. Ta-da! It looks like a pile of poop, but it is really good. And I know because I literally had this last night, except last night I used instant rice, which obviously would have been even better if you're lazy, but I ran out, so there we go. And I put red pepper flakes on mine, not on James's because he doesn't like spicy. Here we have our little side salad. I added just a little bit of rice just to do something like some type of substance, but I added a lot of fat, like literally a whole avocado, feta cheese, a bunch of olive oil. So hopefully this will fulfill me, all right? Because the curry was bomb, but obviously I needed a full pack and I didn't think about that. So here we are, okay? Our nice little side salad. Are we gonna talk about the fact that my room is a disaster and it's literally like 12:30 in the morning because I couldn't stop watching Stranger Things TikTok? I don't know. Okay, what do you want me to do? It just sucked me in. I got out of the shower and I was trying to charge my phone, and then it took away. But I told you I was gonna show you my nighttime skincare routine, so let's do that. So first things first, we're gonna grab our little cotton swab. I always talk about this. If you watch any of my vlogs, I always say that if I have makeup on, I especially need to tone my face after, and I have been using this Thayer's Witch Hazel, just this rose petal, for years. It's just because, like, no matter how many times, even if I double cleanse, I always have some type of makeup still left on, even if it's just a little bit, and it's mainly a lot of the time in my hairline because I'll go like this and some makeup will come off, so I always like to kind of cleanse my face and give it a fresh base. And usually at night I'll also go around my eyebrows just to kind of tweeze them and see if I have any little hairs, because I've actually never gotten my eyebrows what's the thing called, waxed, or literally anything. Like, nobody has ever touched my eyebrows except myself. It is late, so I don't want to actually do my eyebrows at all right now. I'm tired. I just want to honestly go to bed and just do all that. But once I have toned my skin at night, I will go in. I have been trying to use a retinol on my face again. I don't know if you can tell because it's like extremely bad lighting, but I have like 2 spots right here, obviously this big pimple right here, and right there again. I don't know how the lighting is right now, but I think it's because I started using a retinol again, and I used the Inky List retinol literally like so long ago, probably over a year ago at this point, and I ended up throwing it out because it was breaking me out so bad. I was like waiting a week because they say with retinol you have to kind of build it up, so use it like once a week and then kind of build yourself up to like maybe 3 times a week or something. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't handle the breakouts, and I was like, screw this. And that's kind of like your skin's way of like purging itself. I don't really know, but I decided to try it out again. So I got these Elizabeth Arden retinol ceramide capsules. I don't know if how pure this is. Again, the Inkyless is probably better, like something like that where it's like 100% pure, but I got these in my what is it called, the beautyfest goodie bag, and I just thought they were so cute. I've always wanted to try these. I actually see these at TJ Maxx when I go. I've seen people post about these before, and I don't know why, but my dumbass thought these were like pills that you take. They're obviously not, because it's retinol, and they are little capsules that look like this. Like, how, like, look at that. Like, I feel so bougie, and they look so cute on my vanity as well. And you kind of just twist it off, so you go like this, like just a couple times, hold up, like that, and it kind of breaks it, and you squeeze it out. Again, I don't know how this is going to show on camera, but you can see it's just a serum, and it gives you the perfect amount for your face. And like how I was saying, when I first tried retinol, it was breaking me out so bad, but I guess that's just what it's supposed to do. So right now I'm kind of toughing it out, if that makes sense, and I'm just like, you know what, if I break out, I break out, and which obviously I am, but I don't know if it's just the retinol, because this has been happening way before I started using this, like way before I went to LA. I've just been extremely stressed out for no reason. Again, like, my house is a mess. I just feel like I haven't had my life under control, and I've had a really bad like work life social type of balance, and I just couldn't handle it anymore, which is why I think these past couple weeks, ever since I got back from LA, I've been really trying to get everything in order. Like, I'm extremely behind in a lot of things, especially my Depop. So I think a lot of this is due with stress, especially with like high blood sugars and stuff. So it might be a combination of both. So it's hard to tell exactly where the breakouts are coming from. But once I go in with that, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Ultra Repair Cream, First Aid Beauty. This is literally like my favorite skincare brand ever. I just love it so much. I mean, they have my favorite face wash, everything. I am just a hardcore First Aid Beauty stan. They are definitely my favorite skincare brand, and I just go and I take a little bit like this. I try to keep my skincare routine at night pretty simple, honestly. Just like a lot of the time, I feel like the simpler your skincare is, the better. And also, I am a hardcore believer that your skin, I mean, obviously genetics play a huge part, which, thanks mom and dad, but I also believe that what you fuel your body with also will show through your skin. So I try to obviously hydrate and do all of that, blah 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 blah. No one cares. I got this Tata Harper. I don't know if you can see that. Again, this was in one of the goodie bags. It is the Tata's Estate Grown Beauty Complex, and this actually came not in the beautyfest goodie bag, but when you went in, like, actually talked to the brand, you actually got to make your own little spray. First, I do want to say that the skincare is actually very bougie. It's probably one of the most bougiest things. Like, I could definitely not afford this if I didn't go to beautyfest, but Tata Harper did have their own little thing, and we learned about their like what is this called, the Hydrating Floral Essence Hydrating Booster. It's just like a spray, setting mist, whatever. This thing is ridiculously expensive for what it is, but you got to pick like what type of scent you wanted to put in there. And also in the goodie bag, they also had their original one, so we ended up getting 2, and I gave the other one to my mom. But if you actually again went to the booth along with the spray, you also did get this Tata's Estate Grown Beauty Complex, and I don't exactly know what this is. It just says add a few drops of this vitamin rich herbal complex to your daily moisturizer, and this is a little bit, I don't want to say like greasy, but I heavily enjoy this for nighttime and like mixing it in with my moisturizer, because I feel like a glazed donut. So I just put a couple on, like a little bit of a drop, because a little bit goes a long way, and I mix it in kind of with my moisturizer. And I also like it because since it is oily, it's very good to actually wash out with. But lately I actually haven't been using my gua sha. Am I saying that right? I don't even know. But I have not been using it because it got to the point where I was using my gua sha literally every day, but I'm a lazy sack of shit and I wasn't cleaning it or anything, so I feel like it just builds up a lot of bacteria and stuff if you don't clean it, which I literally never did. So lately what I've been loving is actually just literally using my hands. So with the gua sha, I always will go underneath like this, and then you kind of pull it down. And I again love the little oil base because it makes my face like slippery. Like it doesn't feel, I mean obviously I'm tugging, but it doesn't feel as harsh because it kind of just glides because it's so slippery. And then I'll go right here and I'll do the same thing and kind of bring it down, and like the same thing where you do the forehead. I mean, you could look this all up if you are curious about like what gua shaing is and stuff like that, but it's kind of lymphatic drainage, things like that. And again, I'll go like this, I'll bring it down. I'm not doing this properly because I'm just, again, I'm tired and I'm just not in it. But yeah, it's also nice because if you are lazy and tired, it's really easy to just do it with your hands. I always end with a little lip balm, and this was also in the goodie bag. This is the Mented Bombs Away Coconut Lip Treatment, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this shit smells like gasoline. Not even gasoline, but like, it doesn't smell like coconut, if that makes sense, but I actually really like it for a nighttime balm. And I like that it's in a tube. My favorite nighttime lip balm is definitely the Fresh, like sweet caramel or something like that. I've talked about it before. It's on my nightstand currently, or else I would show you right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, rub that in. Julie got these little the Nest perfume like samplers, and she got the Madagascar vanilla one. It came in like a full set, but she didn't like the way this smelled with her like body, and she gave it to me. So I've been using this as like a nighttime perfume. So I just will literally, it's like in a little roller ball, I will put it all down like this and I'll kind of rub it, and then I'll do just a little bit on my neck like that, and it smells so good. Like, I don't know, just like the scent of it like puts me in the mood for bed. It's like nice and warm but kind of spicy. All right, now we are definitely ready for bed. I 100% lied. I totally forgot I wanted to do this tonight. It is this Smile Direct Club Fast Dissolving Whitening Strips, and I'm starting it at night because typically every time I've done whitening, obviously I've done it in the day, but this one actually dissolves in your mouth, so you don't have to take it out, you don't have to worry about it. It just kind of like, I guess, automatically does it. So I thought, why not try it? It said there's no timer to set, no strip removal. It literally says simply whiten once a day, anytime, even while you sleep. And it says it safely dissolves in about 15 minutes. They look like this, and you use one for the bottom and one for the top, one strip. All right, let's apply it. Okay, that is like really weird. Look, can you see? It's like on there, like when you put it on as a strip, but it's like melting into your teeth and it's all gooey and stuff. But it's not bad. It's kind of pleasant, and definitely not as annoying as normal white strips that I have tried. So now it's really time to go to bed, guys. Side note, if you don't have color changing lights in your room, you are really missing out on the ambiance of your entire bedroom. I love just laying and reading my Kindle. It is seriously puts me right to sleep. Was gonna do some work and do a bunch of stuff, and then James walks in and he's like, guess what my parents found under their bed at 3 a.m. His parents quite literally live like surrounded by trees, just like in the middle of nowhere. And okay, it's not the middle of nowhere, but you get my point. It's like very much forest vibes. And I was like, honestly, I don't want to know. I don't want to know, because my first thought is like huge spider, anything like that, because that has happened. And he's like, no, you're gonna want to know. And I'm like, what? Guys, imagine you're sleeping, okay? And then at 3 a.m., you hear a meow. Guys, they found a freaking kitten, not a cat, a kitten. James was like, we're not keeping it. Like, no, but I think we actually are. We might, because it's so small and it's just weird. Like, it's funny how life will literally throw things into your hands very unexpectedly, and I saw the cat and it's so sad. It has like stuff all over, like bark and stuff, and oh my god, I just have to show you. It's literally the cutest thing ever. It's very scared right now. It doesn't like the noises, but look how tiny. Okay, I have to put it's trying to jump ship, but I can't. Okay, hold on. Like a mommy. Look. Are you kidding? He's very scared. I don't know even if it's a girl or a boy. I think I found a name. And he or she, they, them are gonna be named Wolfie. Look at it. Look at him. Look at them. So cute. I've been sitting here for like the past hour and a half and picking all of these up. Can you hear the purring? Literally so content. Here's my hand. And like, in comparison, it's so cute. The most adorable thing in the world. We are now home, and he, she, they, don't know yet, is just chilling here. Don't worry, none of the cats are around. I have this door locked, and Wolfie has their own little bathroom. I have the litter there. He already pooped and peed and did all of that. He has all the toys. Oh my gosh, why can't I get this right? They have all their toys and stuff. Didn't end up going to the vet because originally they were just going because we didn't know if we were gonna keep him, and since we are, I tried to make an appointment, but it was booked out until August 18th, which is insane. So I called another vet and they said they have one 2 weeks out, but I was like, I need it earlier because, you know, we have to see for my cat and stuff. I mean, for my 3 cats, and they said that there would be an available appointment if I called in the morning at like 8 a.m. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow at 8 a.m. and then on Tuesday to see if I could get in same day, and if I can't, then we will probably maybe just go to the emergency vet and end up eating that fee because we need to make sure that they don't have anything. You don't even know if it's a boy or girl. Obviously, if it's a boy, we have all girl cats. We need to get that situated. But regardless, the name will be Wolfie. I washed their little paws, I brushed them, and there ended up being actually a really deep cut on the back right leg. It looks healed, but regardless, we still need to go to the vet to check that out. How convenient that the day we get a new kitty, our cat tower also comes in. So he's building that, and then look at how busted this one is. We have had this for like 3.5 years. Actually, it doesn't look that bad because the scratching post on that is still good, and obviously you could rewrap that because this is a good scratching post, but it's time, like out with the old and with the new, because this one actually has like little pockets that you can sleep in and stuff. So, and I feel like it's more convenient because now that we have the little kitty, you know, once they get out, they can scratch on this because it's more for like smaller cats on that side. And look at the little print. Not to be dramatic, but this is literally the best cat tower I have ever seen. I'm pretty sure this was like 100 and something. James got it on Amazon, so I will link it in my storefront, but it's so cool because these things is like their beds that they have, but there's 3 of them, and then there's also like a little nook thing, and they love these type of blankets to like knead on, and it's just like their favorite thing to sleep on. So I love that it's like all throughout. You can see there's a bigger one that has these little 2 pockets. It's so many things to scratch. She is already okay. I was gonna say she's already sleeping in there, but I think me coming out here made her come out, but she was snoozing in there. Literally, Jean has already come. They love this thing. This thing is amazing. Obviously, it's not staying here, but we're redoing a bunch of stuff, obviously, as you guys know. But I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because it's just been chaotic, okay? Enough cat content. I have shown you guys so much cat content. It's enough.